All right, this week I am going to be covering the topic of sexism in the workplace, and this comes from the chapters that we've been reading this past week. So, sexism is prejudice and discrimination based on perceived sex. That's the definition from the book. Women are likely to be promoted and hired, less likely to be promoted or hired than their male counterparts in the professions. And females who go out of their way to self-promote are less likely to be hired because they violate the gender norm for women. So men, it's perceived as part of the story we have about what it means to be a man, that they can go ahead and self-promote and be very self-confident and push for a promotion. But when women do the same thing, it's perceived as violating what's perceived as the normal for their gender. So my dog's drinking the plant water right now. We're going with it. What my online resource said. So the important thing with helping all right, love. Okay, thank you. What my online resource said. So what we need to do is educate all employees regarding sexism and discrimination. Just the mere fact of educating coworkers before we go into hiring committees helps offset the discrimination that happens when we go about hiring. Creating supportive opportunities for employees to understand and discuss their experiences. So for us to really be able to change things, we have to have a place where we can talk about those openly without being a fear of being penalized. And the last thing is initiating through inventory of sexism and use it as a blueprint for change. So being able to really confront what are the stories that we tell ourselves about gender, and how does that play into sexism in the workplace. So modern day relevance. So men who speak up are viewed as assertive. Women who speak up are viewed as bossy or worse. So women are often perceived as being bitchy if they go out of their way, or being assertive, which is a quality that is allowed in men, encouraged in men culturally. Noticing that the pay decreases in fields where women begin to have more of a presence. So as women enter into fields and rightfully are able to show that they're just as competent as their male counterparts and getting hired, unfortunately studies show that the pay starts decreasing in that field. And jobs that are dominated by women pay less. And I often am thinking about teachers, and why is it that teachers are paid so little for the work that they do? And I think this really all goes back to the script of women are perceived as caretakers of children, that this is part of their role in society, and so that they don't have to be paid as much because this is kind of what they're supposed to do anyway. So anyway, I felt like this was an important topic to talk about, and I've left in my my mini lesson example, I have the link to Forbes if you want to do a little bit more reading about the topic. So all right, well, I'll talk to you later.